Okay, I think I'm slowly getting these transitions better, but we'll keep working on it. I'm gonna say that every stream, even though I'm probably gonna do that for the rest of. I'm probably gonna be doing that every time. But hi everybody. I hope you're having a nice one today. Whether you're watching me live, morning, afternoon, or evening, or whether you're lurking, because again we're lurker friendly. Do not feel obligated to say anything or do anything besides exist. Or whether you're watching the VOD, I hope you're having a nice one today. Um, yeah, I'm kind of in a thoughtful mood. I'll put it that way about a lot of different things. But before we get started, the plan is to play Final Fantasy 14 this weekend. I'm really excited to be able to just lose myself into the game. I really love it and appreciate it, and just have some fun since we're gonna be fighting some bosses and just doing what we gotta do. And I will solely be using my keyboard as I have learned when playing Final Fantasy 14 because I don't want to get myself killed in game. Um, so yeah, there's that. But just for some announcements, like I said, I will be doing some co-working tomorrow. I'm a bit earlier in terms of things. I might do a pop-up on Monday, but I'm not 100% sure. And then I'll have some announcements in terms of some of the things I talked about in the last stream. And I'm also still working out the kinks for my capture card in terms of Princess Peach Showtime and the games I want to play on the Switch. So apologies for that in terms of shenanigans. But yeah, I think that's everything for now in terms of updates that I have to share with folks. I think we could just go right into gaming, and we'll play for probably like a few hours, 3 to 4 hours tops, and then we'll do a longer probably session tomorrow and just go from there. So, um, yeah, I think that's everything. So I'm gonna go pull up Final Fantasy 14 and see where we go from here. Where is it? Nope, that's not what I needed to do. No, maybe wrong button. There we go. I was like, where's what I'm looking for? Okay, let me turn down the music. Then we're gonna get the game going. All right. Let's see. Oh, I should probably make sure the stream window. Nope, it is on the wrong game. Station is station. Shout out to those of you who were here for that last time. Okay. All right, I think we're here. Oh, and then I don't have the music. That's what I was like, where's the sound? There we go. As always, y'all let me know in terms of the sound as well as like the captions if they're working. I just want to make sure folks are able to access everything okay. In terms of like general updates, everybody, I'm level 75, so like I'm always gonna keep saying, I'm always a couple levels ahead of where I'm supposed to be in game. I've mainly been doing side quests where I've been trying to just do some things on the that I can. I haven't done as much as I wanted to, but it's totally fine in terms of gameplay. Which gave me a flavor of the world of Heavensward, as well as I think I've gotten to the point now where basically um, I I can fly in certain areas uh, with the new, Dragon Mount I have. So I'm excited about that too as well. But as always, Final Fantasy 14 has been a lot of fun. It's been like a really good space for me to be in. So, all right, y'all. I guess we're gonna go fight Thornton now, which I have no idea how to do this battle, but we're just gonna go ahead and see what happens. Going to Heavensward. Back at Helix. Oh, actually, I just realized this is just a dungeon, so I don't need to. Well, I did need to come. I do this every time where I'm like, I don't need to fly back in terms of the dungeon, but I do it anyway. So that's on me, but it's fine. Just so you all know, like, in-game, you do not have to do what I do, where you like, fly back to the location. You literally just get to do Duty Finder, which will give you the dungeon. So. Probably would have been easier to do Duty Finder anyway. What's up, Pineapple? How you doing? I hope you're having a nice one today. Thanks for coming by as always when you can. As you can see, I'm playing Final Fantasy 14 today. Like I said, I hope you're having a good one. Yeah, I'm just going to... As you can see, Pineapple, I'm just kind of like chilling and trying to find where this location is with the boss that we fight. Because I'm not doing great right now in terms of where I need to go. Am I getting closer to the location? But no, in all seriousness, I hope you're doing great, Pineapple. Like I said, I'm just playing Final Fantasy 14 trying to get to this like next boss fight, which I could use the Duty Finder to get over there quicker. But clearly, I like to backseat it. So y'all don't have to be like me, I promise. I think. See that well. And sorry if I'm a little repetitive too, because my brain's just like trying to process and also trying to like you know, get to where we're going, which I'm finally back here. Yeah, I think this is going to be a hard battle. I haven't looked anything into it, but from my understanding, I am making the assumption that this is not going to be easy. And I've never done it before, and I am going in completely uninformed and ignorant of how to beat this boss. Oh wait, hold on. So singularity reactor? Okay. Oh my soul, good luck. No, thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah. We're just gonna have to see. We're just gonna have to see what's happening in terms of like this level. Like I said, I have no idea how to do it, so if I die, this just is what it is. I'll learn. So, and then I forgot to check in with folks too in terms of like gaming, as I always do, if they'd like to game with me. But it's all good. Like I said, gotta be better about like asking. Welcome in. I appreciate that the Nene was immediately like the reaction, so I'm here for those. But welcome in, Ionix. I hope you're doing well. Because I'm chilling with Pineapple, just like trying to navigate over to this dungeon that I am going to attempt to do and hopefully not die. But let me give you a shout out since you decided to stop by today. Hopefully it works. Hopefully it works against my commands. Y'all, I'm still trying to switch to mix it up too, like I always say, so thank you for your patience. My goal is to have it done by August, potentially. We'll figure it out. But as always, y'all, I'm a part of Ion Nation, so Ionix is a friend, really awesome person, really great streamer, really great gamer too in terms of things. So if you're looking for a dope place to kind of check it up with folks who are just really cool, really chill and having some good times, please go check out Ionix in terms of on Twitch. Ionix was playing Yakuza, which I was watching. Yakuza's a really cool series, so if you're looking for games like that as well as other ones, you can't go wrong with that. So if you keep shouting at me, I'm gonna eat you. Okay. I just like giving my kudos where they belong. You don't have to nibble on my hands or something. But no, I that's my obligation, at least to the community and stuff. I'm gonna keep shouting you out every time you come by, just because you're gonna get the compliments. I've said that many a times. It's how I roll. Yeah. And no, for sure, yeah. I think, yeah. I appreciate watching Yakuza the games, so again, check it out. It's really awesome. So you can follow on socials and stuff too, in terms of things on Twitch as well. But on socials is also a possibility if you want to check it out. You don't have to, but I will always encourage you. Yeah, of course, no worries. And I'm doing okay. I'm very thoughtful right now and just trying to sit with some things, but I can't complain too much. But yeah, just sitting with some stuff. But I think we'll move and groove. We'll keep moving and grooving as always. Sometimes that's all you can do. Are you almost done with Heavensward? Yeah, I think I'm like a third of the way through. I think I'm done with this third of it. So I think after I beat Thornton, I think I'm gonna be in Dragon Song. I think that's my understanding. Because I know it's Heavensward, Dragon Song, and then post Dragon Song, and then it's Stormblood, right? I think it is. Yeah. So we're close. Getting there at least. Even though again, I have no idea if I'm gonna die or not. Oh, we had a little bit of a wait time. Okay. I probably should have thought about maybe going to another server because this one's still kind of empty, and I don't know how many like players are at Heavensward right now either. The things I don't think about. Well, we'll see. Just I guess we do have 14 minutes on the dot in terms of the game. Is there anything else I can let y'all know in terms of Final Fantasy 14 things I've been doing though? Outside of I've been doing some of the side quests to get some flavor of Heavensward. I will say Heavensward will probably be one of my favorite expansions. I do like the story a lot, but we'll see how I feel once I get to all of the other ones. I have not made the decision whether I'm going to mute Dawn Trail, but I have been keeping up with stuff in a non-spoily way. I know, for example, there's a character called Urbanville. I don't know how to pronounce her name, but they're like a Vera with like darker skin. I love the character, so I'm kind of like, okay. But there's so many characters I haven't met that I know of, but I haven't gotten to their arcs yet, so I'm excited about that. And I mean, when I get back up to snuff in terms of like sewing and everything too, I do think I'm gonna try to nail down once I get further along in my classes to figure out how to make some of my default outfits for my Vera, and also like commission my Vera ears like I've talked about. I think I'm getting closer to figuring that out a little bit more, but I'm still not there yet. I think it's really going to be figuring out like how to do it in a way where if I go to a con or something in the way future where I can breathe in it, since the cons I typically have been hot and completely awful to be in a costume for a long time. Like when I was dressed up as a dancer nobody at a con one time, it wasn't that bad because I don't think it was like too hot. But I also dressed up as if anyone's watched Eureka 7, I dressed up as Gidget. Yeah, Gidget from that too, which wasn't bad. So I've done like cosplays where it's not so much hard. It's not hard to wear, but I think with Final Fantasy 14, it's going to be one of those things where I need to make the armor and then the weaponry, which for me would be a white mage staff. If I had the skills, which I'm hoping to have soon, I will probably probably will do like the Astro Logan fit too, because I love the fits, and the globe would be cool to make, particularly with LED lights, but I'm still in the beginnings of figuring that stuff out, so. But I am excited about Heavensward in terms of getting through it. Y'all will have to tell me your favorite Final Fantasy 14 NPCs and stuff though as I keep going through the game. I don't mind like minor spoilers in terms of those things because you really can't get away from like spoilers for characters. I think I just have the Scions I generally like, and then everybody else in terms of when I meet them is pretty cool in terms of the background. I keep pronouncing their name wrong, but is it Graha? I think it's the Catboy. The Catboy's character is really cool. I liked him. I like Emmerich. I like all the characters so far. They've all got a different kind of flavor to them. But yeah, and I can talk about that right now, I guess, because we're still waiting on this queue to fill up. Hopefully, it won't be too much longer. But I would say for the most part for Final Fantasy 14, I think like people say, and I've said this before on stream, A Realm Reborn starts out where you kind of have a blank slate and you're figuring out the world around you. And Heavensward gives you a flavor of what has happened in the world, where like we just found out that the Asians have been around for thousands of years, really causing turmoil and making deals that are messing things up. We found out that primals have been a thing for a very long time, and that the Asians intervene and maybe stir some stuff up where people want power and things for various reasons. And then you have the city nations of like Yuda, Gridania, and Lunza Lamesa, where there's just a whole world of politics and social norms that are being talked about and navigated through. And as the main character, you're really immersed in trying to be not caught up in the governmental politics of things and all the stuff, for example, but yeah, you're just, it's interesting to sit with it in terms of just all the story that has how it's fleshed out, because it doesn't necessarily like give it to you, it more so prepares you just for all the dark, but reminding you that things will get better over time. So I'm wondering how the story is going to keep progressing, because I feel like it's going to have to get darker in order to solve some of the conflict, but I'm not upset with that. I think it just adds a particular flavor of it that is interesting, but that's why it reminds me of Tactics, because without spoiling the story, like I always say about Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, the story very much is where you start to learn, and the main character in Final Fantasy Tactics is March, where I won't spoil the premise of it, but as you follow them as a main character and a storyteller, you kind of figure out that there's a lot more complicated things going on with the characters and in the world around them that also is fueling some of the conflict and things that you're dealing with in your party. And I think those types of stories are always interesting to me because it gives me the motivation to keep flowing with the story, but also to figure out like how the character who I'm supposed to follow or play as is really operating and navigating the world around them. So that's why this game really reminds me of that, because it reminds me of just being in the middle, the thick of it, but also recognizing like where I've come from and also how I'm seeing it too as I navigate with my Warrior of Light. Because I know the Warrior of Light is supposed to be your insert character to where you can imprint yourself on it like a Master Chief or things like that in gaming, which I don't have anything wrong with that per se. I think it just makes you think about the world around you and also like your character too, which is why I know why people role playing with, you know, Final Fantasy. I would too. Well, I don't know. Would I do Final Fantasy 14 roleplay? I don't think it would be a bad thing to try it, but I get why people get so caught up because there's so much you can work with in this series. So, yeah. That was a very. I went down my rabbit hole tangents because that's how you know what happens for it. My brain hinged on that topic. So yeah, but it's not a bad thing. I hope it's not too repetitive in terms of stuff, but I just think that's why I really enjoy the series. I really enjoy the game. It's kind of giving me, like I said, nostalgia for times when I just would, have my little Game Boy and just exist in the world and not get caught up in stuff. And also just reminds me of just kind of the type of stories that I do immerse myself with and get lost in. And I think this just hits on the right parameters that I'm looking for. So yeah. Actually, while I'm waiting too, I should probably make sure my hot bar is ready to go do this. So I've got Glare, Benediction, Cure. I feel like I'm missing some stuff. Do I have Holy and Thin Air? Okay. Let me put Thin Air over here, just in case. Oh, I forgot. I don't have some spells. Whoops. I'm glad I actually looked at this, y'all, because I realized I don't have some of the things I need. I'm level 75. My bad. Duty Finder? What level is this? 60? Okay, so I actually need to change my spells. I'm kind of glad we haven't gotten in game yet. So... I still don't have Stone 4. I have Stone 3, right? Yeah, Stone 3. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oops, sorry. Benediction. Besides, Freeze, Holy, Asylum. This one I use a lot. I still don't use a Phallus Solus. Still don't use this one. But I should probably have it on my bar. I really gotta start using it. I just don't. And that's not a good thing. Because as you can see, y'all, like, with Heaven's Word, you're really only supposed to unlock up to Stone 4 and I think Divine Benson. And then when we get to Stormblood, I'm assuming we're going to do Pulmonary Indulgence, Dia, Glare, and Aphalis Misery and Rapture. But I think because I am higher leveled, like I've talked about all the time, it's giving me more abilities when I'm not in the story quest than anything else. So it's giving me, I guess, practice, but I still have too many things I can do right now. So. Oh, I get Enhanced and Silent 78. Okay. Now, does this mean I'm going to be buying more clothes in terms of stuff? Yes. Yes, I am. But, yeah. 15 minutes and I'm almost tempted to go to another server and see if I can just party up and queue up with folks there. We'll give it maybe another minute or two and see. If not, I can try to find a way to do this quest on another server. I love how it's like you do not know how to operate the terminal. So I'll talk to the guidance node. Whoops. Cease to function. Okay. Okay. I'm also going to try to get in a practice of picking a day where I can do my dailies. So I had to do those to practice. Okay. I probably should go to another server then, maybe. Oh wait, do I not have my sprout thing anymore? I just noticed that I'm not a sprout anymore. What? Or did it just to get rid of that because of I'm in a DD? Maybe that's what that is. Okay, maybe. Hold on, let me. All right, I'm gonna get out of the duty since we're not finding any players, and I'm gonna see if I go to another server to be able to do so. Okay, never mind. I was like, my sprout is gone. Never mind, I lied. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take us back to the chatting screen real quick. I'm going to try to see if I can go on another server to party it up. So that way, you know, y'all can watch me make some magic happen. Okay. Let me go to my character. Visit another data center? Wait, sorry. Oh, I forever get this wrong. It's data center, select the world. I feel like since most people I know are on like Ether or Crystal, I think default I'm going there more. So I'm gonna go to Gilgamesh. All right. We're gonna switch it back. And that's what I mean, like when you go to different servers, it just helps you like figure out who's around basically to be able to help. Because my server is still not as popular, I don't think. I think, shout out to Telly. I think Telly was telling me that too. Like something happened with the servers that I'm on that they're not as popular. But again, when Dawn Trail comes out, like everybody's been saying, the servers are going to be a hot nightmare. I'm not looking forward to that because I still want to do the MSQ. But I don't know. Yo, where can I get that gamer chat? Is that who I think it is? What's good, Kohi? It's lovely to see you. I hope you're having a nice one. Welcome in. If you're talking about the gamer chair that I have, this was designed, shout out to Kopintea. But I hope you're having a nice one, Kohi. It's lovely to see you from Ion Nation. I am currently in the thick of trying to find a way to do this next dungeon with King Dorton and Heaven's Ward. I'm still in the very beginning of the game. I'm still a Sprout. I hope this works. I can find some folks who are doing it so I can make progress. Because I think it's the King Thornton fight. I think we get through Heaven's Ward and then it's Dragon Song. Which, y'all, the Dragon side quests, by the way, are really, really cool. This is what I will say. I like doing the Dragon ones. And I can fly with my dragon. If I already said that earlier, but if I haven't said it earlier, Kohi, I do hope you're having a nice day too. I'm just kind of chilling as I've been trying to square up on King Thornton right now. Trying to find some players to play with to be able to do it. Because in my server, it's kind of slow going. So came to Gilgamesh to see if there's folks who are willing to do it. Oh, less than 5 minutes? Dang. Okay. Yep, that's why we switched servers. Nice. No, I'm happy to hear that. Because I think, Kohi, I was told you play Final Fantasy 14, or at least you have and you're further along. And also that you're goated. That's what Kotsu was saying. Let me know if I'm wrong. Which is why I told Kotsu I'm not squaring up on any of y'all who have been through Final Fantasy 14. I will never do that in my life. I was talking shit about like Mario Party and Mario Kart, but I don't mean what I'm saying. Because I'd be like, yeah, and like shit talking, like when you're just being fun with your friends and community, but I'm never fighting y'all on a game ever. But correct me if I'm wrong on that. And oh, we're fighting all of you? Oh shit, bro. Okay. I didn't think
Brothers, the time has come to call upon the true power of the Heavens Ward.
Fight me if you will, warrior of light. I care not. All who stand against me will be destroyed.
How do I say something?
Be they servants of the darkness or the light. By my blessing shall all men be sanctified, and an endless era of peace begin. Vice and conflict shall cease to be.
Oh,
Yet my divinity.
Kotsu hasn't played with you, but I think I had asked Kotsu in terms of skills, in terms of like games, on stream. But correct me if I'm wrong. I don't want to say something that's not true. It might have been that or something else, but please forgive me if I'm incorrect. Sorry for talking about the cutscenes, y'all.
To defend it with your life.
This is your moment. We just live in your world. I'm screaming. Oh god, that puts so much pressure. Oh god, there's 8 of us? Oh, okay. I don't want to get killed. Oh. I appreciate how nice everybody is. I'm still very bad with people in games sometimes where I'm like, hi, I'm here, I'm new. Oh god. Oh my god! Ugh. Wow! Run away! Okay, why is King Thornton not as hard as the Azzy is? That battle was rough! Okay, I said that. I'm talking so. Here's the eye symbol. Okay. Jeez. Oh god. Oh, we're supposed to just fight these people? What is happening? ice, not the ice, not the ice, not the ice. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Oh God. Wait, I'm thinking one of those things. All right, cool. Just you know, making sure I'm not losing it in terms of, you know, what's appropriate here. Oh man. Okay. Oh. I don't like that. No. Dude, I'm supposed to destroy that? Maybe. I'm gonna use this ice. I don't know. What? What is happening? Oh God! Ah! Nothing's going to be down. What is happening? That was some Kingdom Hearts level, like whatever the hell that was. But anyway, all right, sir, we're gonna take you. It's okay. We go ahead and get this down. Wow, I thought that would be harder than it was because the Asian fight was so bad. It was. I'm sorry, that Asian fight that was one before this one. That one was rougher than this one. Not that I'm complaining. Don't do it, because I know Yoshi P was talking about making this game harder. I don't need that in my life. But
How can this be? A millennium of prayer and the eye's power combined, and still you stand.
I'm gonna say it every time, every stream now. Black girl magic. I'm just playing. That's the power of teamwork and friendship. Shout out to Final Fight support team players.
Who? What are you?
I think we're in officially Dragon Song now, y'all. The fact that we had to kill Emmerich's dad is not cool, though. You know, we're not gonna think about that right now. We're gonna let the story play. Sorry, my brain's like, that's dark. I didn't want to have to do it, but we did. Okay. I didn't get to give you player commendations, whatever you call them. Oh well, people gave me like a lot of love. Thank you. Trying to keep people alive with Asylum and the size.
It is over then. I had hoped that mine would be the hand to end it. But knowing you, there was little chance of that.
And I'm still trying to rack my brain, Kohi. I think it was that Kotsi was telling me that you and Ionix and a few folks are goated in Final Fantasy 14. Well. But again, I could be wrong and misremembering, so that is on me. It is on me. Sometimes I misunderstand and misremember too. And my bad, I'm not trying to go to the cutscenes, y'all. Forgive me. You were talking about the random pop-up collab gaming on Final Fantasy 14 too. So yeah.
It's twin. At long last.
Do you want both eyeballs? I mean, sure.
All that remains is to take them beyond the reach of man and dragon both. With this task accomplished, my toil shall finally be at an end.
Oh. I'm not shocked, but I'm assuming we have to go save him. Dang.
Nidhogg, my child, what hath thy fury made of thee? Let us away, servant of Hydaling.
I'm not shocked for that character development because I think folks were pretty much foreshadowing that until that man gave up what he was doing, the eyes was gonna corrupt him, and now we're here. Great. Also, yeah, I love the cinematics with the dragon. I will never get over it. I will never get over it. I want all the dragons.
Haha! God damn it, you always have to cut it so bloody close.
It would seem she has done it again.
Was there ever any doubt?
Black girl magic.
Let us return to Ishgard. Our friends will be eager to learn the battle's outcome, and welcome back their champion.
Are we not gonna worry about the guy who just became a dragon? I'm assuming we're gonna talk about that when we get to Ishgard. I'm just saying for context.
Where is Estinian?
Thank you. Someone mentioned it. Estinian became a corrupt dragon because he got too consumed by vengeance and power. Zeus has two eyes on his, hand instead of made him into a corrupt monster. So I think that's enough. I think that's where we're at. Yeah, I'm good at pressing my buttons. No, I got you. And thanks for confirming, Kohi. Again, I don't want to say anything that's disrespectful or untrue, because that's not cool. So
I dare say you are the first soul in Ishgardian history to arrive in our city upon Dragonback. This scene shall be remembered for 1,000 years to come.
And yes, we did beat the church.
As we had feared, the Archbishop summoned the soul of King Thordan
and confirming
into himself,
what I was talking about earlier, as well as your skills, because I don't doubt that. I really
But
don't.
he and his knights are no more, thanks to the Warrior of Light.
Your struggles are not yet over, mortals.
Whom do I have the pleasure?
Emrick's like, what?
I am Midgard Sommer. I have journeyed with Hydeling's champion and observed her deeds in the conflict between man and
I'm just a
dragon.
baddie with a dragon. It's cool. You know what I'm saying?
Tell me,
Children of Thordan, do you desire peace?
My people have committed unspeakable atrocities against dragonkind, even against our own. Would that we could undo these wrongs, but we cannot. Be that as it may, the future yet presents a chance to begin anew. Our nation has broken free of the shackles of a false faith, and Nidhogg shall lead his kindred against us no more. I doubt not that it will require much effort and perseverance, but 'tis my belief that in time, Ishgard will again become a place where man and dragon may abide together in harmony.
I shall remember thy words. Yet be warned, Nidhogg's soul liveth on. His unbridled rage hath claimed for its vessel the one thou callest the Azure Dragoon.
Estinian.
Doubt not but that Nidhogg will call out to his brood ere long, nor that they shall answer him. Steel yourselves, for the true test is yet to come.
Come what may, we will never cease to believe. Upon the souls of they who have sacrificed themselves to pave the way for peace, we will never abandon our cause.
1,000-year war cannot be ended in a day. It may take generations. What thou dost begin, thy children must continue. Entrust unto them thy hopes and dreams, that peace may reign again, and forevermore.
Wait, this is the end of Heavensward? I thought it would be after Dragon Song or post Dragon Song. Oh, shit. I'm at the end of Heavensward. Cool.
Let all here present attest that Sir Emmerich, acting on behalf of the Archbishop, has appended his signature. I do hereby declare that from this day forth, the Holy See of Ishgard shall once more be counted a member of the Eorzean Alliance.
Nice.
Let our nations move forward as one and stand united against the Garlean Empire.
For the future of Eorzea.
For the future of Eorzea!
There you are. A noble monument to a noble soul.
Kobe, I thought we would have to get through Dragon Song and then the post heavens before this happened, but I guess my brain didn't process
Lord
that.
Orshafon can watch over all of Ishgard.
Welcome in, Wholesome. Hope you're having a nice one today. We have beat Heavensward, and we are watching the credits for it.
It has been a long and arduous journey, and we have lost much and more along the way. Yet come what may, we must stay true to our purpose and press on.
That's right, you two. It's high time we got back to rebuilding the Scions. Which means we're going to need money! And lots of it!
Capitalism screaming. My brain doesn't want to process I beat Heavensward, but...
So ends a glorious chapter in their tale.
Oh, we're here.
However, tumultuous days yet lie ahead for Ishgard. After 1,000 years under the yoke of the Church, the people take their first tentative steps into the unknown. And though they spy a glimmer of peace upon the horizon, Nidhogg's vengeful shadow yet remains to darken the way. Be that as it may, so long as the young commander of the Temple Knights and his heroic companions are there to guide them, the people may hold fast to hope. The hope that one day true peace will return to Ishgard, and that man and dragon may live in harmony once more. Let the deeds writ herein never be forgot, that they may inspire generations yet unborn to strive ever heavensward.
I love how you said that at the end. I love it. Okay, now we're officially at the credit scene. So as Chloe said in the chat, we are officially post Heavensward. I don't know how to feel because I'm kind of like, wow, we got through it. But I've been playing enough for a while to get to this point. So I kind of already talked through what I think, but maybe I could spend some time here to do it. Because shout out to the Rad Brad, I love his videos. So I usually do it in the way that he does. Do I want to skip it? Can I just move? Okay, I was like, can I change the speed? Yes, let's. We won't stay too long in the credits. Overall, I think Heavensward was a really cool arc. I'm not surprised that Isian has become like consumed by Nidhogg's hate, because I mean they kind of alluded to that the whole time, that chasing vengeance has a cost, and I think that was the thing with the story arc. I am sad about Iceheart in terms of her story and what happened with her, and then we got, as the cutscenes are showing, Papa Limo not being dead, but more so being in the catatonic state from poison. So I think overall the story did a good job of kind of bridging the gaps between Realm Reborn and everything that happened with that, and into Heaven's Ward. The dungeons were really cool. Like I said, though, I think the hardest fight to do so far was the fight between the Azians. That one was ridiculous. Shout out again to Xeno for supporting and helping in terms of party up for that. But yeah, that battle was particularly hard because it required a lot of reaction time stuff. But overall, I would say I really like this art. I think it was very Game of Thronesy, as much as one could say, because I've never seen Game of Thrones, but it's definitely given medieval vibes with this arc a lot in terms of just fighting dragons and digging things out. So, yeah, and fighting dragons, riding them, that was cool. But I love how to train your dragon and stuff like that as well. So, I don't really have any bad things to say about it. I think for continuing on from level 50 for Final Fantasy XIV, it's definitely a good story. I think it's really good storytelling, and if this is how the rest of the game's going to go, I'm excited for Stormblood and all the other expansions too in terms of what's to come. At this point as a white mage, my biggest tips, if I had any, if I can even say that as a sprout, is I think what helped me the most, along with being OP, was very much focusing more on balance between healing and DPS abilities. I think that saved me a lot during a lot of the battles, as folks have noticed. So just having my hotbar set up a particular way was helpful, and just trying to get a better balance of that. But overall, like, I don't think anything was particularly too challenging, too frustrating. I just think the Azian fight was a lot. So y'all killed the only guy with the solution to the light dark. Yeah, I mean, that's typically how you can think about it. But yeah, he's kind of gone, dead kind of thing. Alright, y'all, I'm going to skip the cutscenes, but as I always say after every expansion, shout out to the developers, everybody who's involved in the process, the folks who are behind the game. Please support everybody's behind the making a game, whether there's, like you see, editor, tech editor, supervisor, production engineers, all the gambits, support people who make these things come to life, because, you know, that's always what matters. So, I'm going to see if we can skip this. Oh god, and we're already back with the Azians. Okay, what's good?
So Lahabrea and Igaeorm have fallen. Bested by mortals in their attempt to initiate the Eighth rejoining. That they should be so complacent. And now it falls to me to deal with the consequences. Without intervention, the balance between light and darkness will begin to shift, placing our mission in jeopardy. Hydaelyn's champion has grown too strong. Her might encroaches upon the realm of gods. Equilibrium must needs be restored. The time has come for you and yours to join the fray. Warrior of Darkness.
What do you mean? A Warrior of Darkness? That is so... It's giving Kingdom Hearts to me, but okay. Alright, Final Fantasy XIV. I see you just saw the shenanigans. Also, what I'll probably do like I did the last time is I'll play the Stormblood video preview.
Remind me, why is there no rest for the righteous?
Once we get closer to it. Right now we're still post Heaven's Ward,
because
so
they care,
officially.
Master Garland.
That doesn't sound good. Huh? Is the Atlantis-like city coming to life now?
things they could have picked to play with. That's not a toy, you bloody fools, it's a primal!
What do you mean that's a primal? Oh, that's like a robot. Oh. Huh. Oh, let me make sure that's turned off for the... I only turn on the auto things for the cutscenes that have voice acting. I don't do it for the regular font stuff. I can keep it on, but just want to make sure we don't miss any dialogue. So we've got some information on where our Scion friends are, and then I guess we're going to go talk to Emmerich, but we are officially post Heavensward. Holy shit, I didn't think I would get here so dang quick. Well, I feel like I'm not fast about it at all either, but, you know, it's fine. You don't have to speed through it. Like I say every other stream, y'all, I'm not speeding through Final Fantasy XIV to get to Dawn Trail. I will never do that with any game. We do what we can. We are going to the main crystal in town. What this does mean, though, is I will probably be, like I imagined I would be for stream, I will more than likely be, we'll probably be in Stormblood, I guess. Maybe in June? Maybe in the next few weeks? Which is wild. I don't know. I could be wrong, though. I probably feel like there's a lot more to go, but I'm just kind of like, whoa. I mean, I'm not going to spoil any of the story in terms of stuff, and shout out to y'all who watch me for not spoiling anything, but I'm pretty sure we're going to save Estienne. I don't think he's going to go away as a character. I could be wrong, though, because, I mean, Final Fantasy's they've killed a lot of people in this arc alone. So, not set myself up and lie. Alright. What's good, Emmerich?
Thank you for coming. I wish to speak with you both in a place where privacy was assured.
We quite understand. What was it that you wished to discuss?
With my father's passing, the seat of the Archbishop lies vacant. And so, in accordance with canon law, I have assumed his responsibilities. I should stress that this is a temporary measure. It was never intended that the Lord Commander of the Temple Knights serve in this capacity indefinitely. Quite the opposite. The statutes specify that I should surrender my powers as soon as a conclave of the senior clergy and the high houses have named a new archbishop. But in light of recent events, that would not seem appropriate.
I confess I did not expect you to divulge quite so much quite so soon. The details of the Archbishop's plans, perhaps, but the true origin of the war and all it entails?
I too had concerns. But when the Warrior of Light is witnessed returning to the capital upon the back of a dragon, one's options are rather limited. Mayhap I could have concealed certain details, but for how long? And at what risk? Should the truth have come to light in the meantime, how would the people have viewed my silence? After 1,000 years of lies and secrecy, I could not well abuse their trust and hope to be believed. The time for deception has passed. I only wish the people agreed. That some would deny the truth I had anticipated, but not this many. And among the few who acknowledged that my father had to be stopped, no small number questioned our methods.
If they suspect a coup, it will not be long before some turn to violence.
It has already begun, and that on both sides. Men and women of the cloth are being harassed in the streets. Some have even been assaulted in the Broom. Hilda and her people have formed a watch to help us maintain order, but such measures will not prevent the unrest from spreading.
For all our talk of peace, the people remain frightened and confused. For their sake, we must bring the Dragonsong War to a definitive end.
And we should be glad to help you, Sir Emmerich. But what precisely would you have us do?
We wish to treat with the dragons of Annex Shrine. To that end, I would trouble you for an escort and an introduction.
Annex Shrine? You would speak with Vidofnir, then?
We must needs open a dialogue between our peoples. Acting as my representative, Lucia will extend an invitation to their leader, that she might visit us here in Ishgard. Were she still with us, I would of course have beseeched Isel's assistance in this matter. But as she is not, I must ask that you aid us in her stead. Will you do us this favor? Thank you, my friends. Lucia, I leave the rest to you.
In the wake of the Archbishop's fall, the nation of Ishgard trembled, the faith of her people shaken to its very core. For 1,000 years had they fought and died, certain of the justice of their cause, only to be told that their holy war was born of the sins of their forefathers. What then for those brave men and women, thus stripped of their righteousness but to despair, to deny the truth and decry its speakers? And what then for those whom they defamed but to hope on, to have faith in a brighter tomorrow? A tomorrow in which man and dragon might live together in harmony, then as distant as the very stars in the heavens. Yet while we dared to hope, deep within his lair the enemy lay, gathering his strength. Nidhogg, now possessed of his 2 eyes and the body of the Azure Dragoon, prizes to which he had laid claim at the very hour of the hero's triumph.
Man, just chilling like a cat, sleep. Oh!
Desperately as we sought the solace of peace, the great worm craved the misery of war. Nor was he alone in his misbegotten desire.
I mean, Thancred was an Asian possessed, and now Stinian is a dragon. That's fun. And then just to let y'all know, I'll probably be streaming for another hour and 30 minutes, and then we're gonna have to call it for today. But the goal is to it's gonna be a Final Fantasy 14 weekend, so don't be upset if you want to watch me in terms of the game. As you'll see on my YouTube channel, I now have it on playlist, so these 2 videos and VODs will be up for folks to access. So again, if you purely just watch me because you want Final Fantasy 14 shenanigans, the videos are on the playlist there, so you can't go wrong. That'll be in general for all my other like videos, as well as for and y'all don't have to jump off buildings like me, I just do that again. All the games and things I do, even for like my Hobonichi streams and stuff, I'm gonna try to bucket them into playlists. So if you're specifically looking for something that you want to enjoy, you can check out the playlist and stuff too. It is not a, you know, you do not have to, you just do whatever feels good for you in terms of things. So that's what I'm trying to say basically. Oh, is this in the, is it in the end? Am I missing something? Oh, she's in the end. That's what's wrong. Yeah, I just wanted to give people a time check that I will probably be streaming for another hour and 30 minutes, and then we'll have to call it from there. I feel like the stream should be longer, or feels longer, but I think it's because we've been watching so many cutscenes. So... Okay, she's in here. I was like, I know I'm not going the right way. Oh, which means I gotta update my title card for Heaven's Word soon. For those of you who haven't noticed, I do keep the Final Fantasy 14 thumbnail on my YouTube channel the same, but I do need to update on, I think, socials, because I have like a Final Fantasy Heaven's Word like graphic that I made, and now I gotta update it to post Heaven's Word / Stormblood. I guess Stormblood would be red, I think is the color, so I gotta figure that out once we get a little bit closer to it. Yeah. I mean, the general vibe right now, at least in this part of the story for me, is it's still somewhat somber. Like, it's not like we just solved the 1,000-year problem. It's more like we've wrapped up some things to where there can be a new path forward that's not this constant sense of things are awful, but it's not a, oh, everything's all hunky-dory now type of thing. So... There are some other games and things I do want to do on stream, but for now, I don't have the bandwidth to play them. But just to let y'all know, some games after I get through probably Final Fantasy XIV's main story and Final Fantasy X and Princess Peach Showtime and Unicorn Release. I do still want to play Octopath Traveler. I also do want to play Zao, which is another game too. And then I need to go back through, shout out to Black Girl Gamers. Today was World Africa Day, which spotlighted folks from the African continent or folks from the African diaspora talking about games. I do want to play some of those and check them out too, if they're in my ballpark, but we'll see. I'll keep y'all posted. Oh, my inventory is messed up. Why do I set myself up for failure for that reason? I should probably see how my inventory is looking. Can we organize? Sort. That would explain a lot. Where's my Chocobo saddlebag? This is not... Yeah, we need to put more stuff in the saddlebag. For those of you watching, yes, my inventory is still the way it is, and we'll get it together one day. Or we periodically, when I am doing stuff off stream, need to get together in terms of what's possible, but it's fine. I'm actually going to keep some of the materia in my saddlebag because I feel like I do want to learn how to make armor and stuff, but some of the armor things I have in here. Sword? That way I have more space in here? Oh, and I need to just use this. Alright. That would be a lot more helpful with the Sid thing in there. Alright, cool. I'll take a little bit of plate to sort that out. So I think we're going to Tail Feather. Sorry for saying that. Like, that's not my bad. My brain just like... And I just realized, y'all, I really should probably get out of Gilgamesh. Hold on. Let me log out and go back to Seraph real quick. Right, let me head back actually to my home server before I forget. Not that there's anything wrong with Gilgamesh, I'm just trying to remember to go back so I don't get myself tripped up. Return to Homeworld? We're traveling. I was gonna start singing Tari Hikaru's Traveling, but I stopped myself because that song is too nice to try to attempt to sing. Well, like there's a Janet Jackson song I think of too. I forget what it's called off the top of my head. It has like a vibe I listen to when I'm like traveling or out and about. Actually, just maybe a few. Yeah, I love me some Janet Jackson, so. Alright. Let's go ahead and log back in. Okay, there we go. Now we can go to Self-Heather. Am I going to attempt going to the marketplace to get some of the outfits that I do see because I'm now level 75? Yes. But we're gonna hold on for that for a second. Alright, let me move the size real quick. And dragon. Whoops. We should maybe not do that. Anak's time is over here. Yeah. Shrine, sorry. Just gonna teleport. Is it not out here? Oh, okay, maybe not. It might be a floor above me, I think. Yep, alright. Dragon move. You know, there's a bad pun in there for Dragon Ball Z and just in general. And he's like, dragon, rock the dragon. Like, I'm gonna probably make bad puns about dragons now because I have one. So, you have been warned. That's all I'm saying. Okay. I'm going up because I don't see it on the first floor of where we're supposed to talk to. There we go. Alright. What's up? Oh. All right. As always, yo, I don't really try to go fast through the cutscenes, whether they're voice acted or just with the text, even though I don't read them. I do want to have that option for folks to be able to pause the VODs or anything like that if they want to read the story. But again, I will talk about it in terms of where we are. Because, for example, we're really just trying to support Ishgard as it figures out how it'll essentially try to make things work with the Chech being so corrupt. And the fact that Emmerich wasn't really supposed to be in this posture because, well, his dad was the problem. So they're just trying to figure things out as a part of the alliance with all the other city nations. And we're also trying to find our friends. Right then. Oh, I can't find this area. Okay. Okay, I've seen this character in like art and stuff, so I guess I like it though.
I'm terribly, terribly sorry to have kept you all waiting.
She's adorable.
You need not apologize. We arrived but a moment ago ourselves. Pray, allow me to introduce Kryle, who has recently come from the Sharlayan motherland. She has generously offered to assist us.
Oh, please, think nothing of it. A trip to Eorzea was long overdue. You must be the Warrior of Light. Yes, you certainly do look the part. A pleasure to meet you at last, miss.
I mean, the makeup is bomb. Let's talk about it though.
And who is that I spy but young Alpha No Levieux himself? I dare say someone's grown an ilm or two in my absence. Or are those lifts in your boots?
We, Miss Kryle and I met at the studium years ago. I shall forever be indebted to her for her sage guidance.
It was no small task keeping him out of trouble, believe you me. The youngest ever to enter the studium, him and his sister, 11-year-old prodigies. Suffice it to say, social graces were not among his list of talents. Striding up to his seniors on his first day, head held high. What was it he said again?
Thank you, Kryle.
I'm sorry, that's hilarious. Again, it's that sass master that comes out between the ages of 9 and like 13. It's when like kids get so bold that they start saying stuff, and I just think it is the most funniest thing on this earth.
For what? I haven't finished yet. Would you care to attempt a more dexterous deflection?
Dang, not her coming for you. I'm assuming she uses she her pronouns, but if not, if it say them, well, actually, let me just check. Let me just check. Let me not make that assumption. I don't want to assume people's pronouns. Okay, it is a she. Okay, because again, don't wanna assume.
Mayhap we should save this delightful conversation for a more fitting occasion, when pressing matters do not demand our undivided attention.
Oh, I mean, I think Yosola did say it was she. I just wanted to make sure I got them right, even though I probably just forgot for half a second, so my bad.
A bit much, but better. I can tell you have been putting your skills to use here in Eorzea. Henceforth, I trust you will dazzle me with your eloquence at the first time of asking.
I'm screaming.
Right, on to more pressing matters. Finding Minfilia and the other missing scions.
I gather you have new information to share with us.
A new approach, actually. Tataru recounted the tale of your escape, and it gave me an idea. Simply put, assuming Thancred left some manner of trail when you whisked him away, as is almost always the case with teleportation magics, I am confident I can find and follow it.
Then what are you waiting for?
The wherewithal to do it. The fact is, my abilities aren't quite up to the task. Not in themselves, anyway. If I had Master Matoya's crystal eye, on the other hand...
Then let us all call on her forthwith. I think it best you explain your plan to her in person.
Okay. I don't think we can still fly in this area though. Or I don't think we can. Nope. Alright, we're just riding down to where we gotta go. Yeah, I will say, as I say after every expansion, Final Fantasy XIV plays like One Piece. And for those of you who watch or read One Piece, you'll know what I mean when you go through the arcs. The story progresses in a way where you get through a major arc, and then there's like a pause in between the story to get you get familiar with the characters. There's characters or side stuff, or a character that you hadn't seen in a while comes back in, and they explain some things too. But it's never in a way where you're not able to understand what's going on. It just gives more flavor to the story. Granted, I am way behind on One Piece. I just need to start over because I was way caught up and then I'm not anymore. But I like stories like that where there is a little bit of break in the continuity because, again, at least for me in terms of storytelling, it's really important to not, or at least for me in terms of the way I like stories, I like when stories like drive the plot, but I also like a little bit of breather time because it helps me process what the heck just happened. But it also helps me set up to what's to come if the story's long or has multiple parts and things. Because if you just throw a bunch of stuff at me, my brain doesn't process it very well. Because my head's like, well, what happened with this or this and this? Which is why I need to also be better about asking, not asking, but like actually following up with watching videos of each arc of expansion of this and other things too. And like, that's why in my books I write notes and stuff like I talked about. Shout out to Bella on her stream, because that's how my brain works. I just need to be able to process and understand something is the best I can. And if I don't ask questions, if I don't get what's going on. So. But I'm saying that in the sense of it's funny getting Alphino's like backstory. So, yeah. Also, I really love this song too.
Oh, is that trouble I smell? Or did you forget to wipe your boots on the way in?
Forgive us, Master Matoya. We will be sure to wipe them on the way out. And may I say how glad I am that age has not yet deprived you of your senses.
Ever so quick-witted, aren't we? To the detriment of your manners. Well, out with it then. What do you want?
Pray, allow me to introduce myself, Master Matoya. I am Kryle, of the students of Baldessian. I hope you will excuse our unannounced visit.
Baldessian, you say? Ah, yes. The old coot set up shop on the Isle of Val, didn't he?
Regrettably, our Order's headquarters and the Isle itself were obliterated by a magic of immense power. I have the blessing of light to thank for my own preservation.
Cryle, you too possess the echo.
Oh.
Well, yes, of course I do. Our Order is devoted to uncovering the mysteries of Hydaelyn and interpreting her will, particularly through the study of her gift to us. It was in the course of these studies that I met and subsequently befriended Minfilia. She and I have rather a lot in common.
I had no idea.
You weren't supposed to. Not that I wanted to deceive you, you understand, but precautions had to be taken.
Yes, yes, that's all well and good, but you still haven't told me why you're here.
The students of Baldessian are gone, and there is naught I can do to change that. But the signs of the Seventh Dawn can yet be restored, and my dear friend found. You have in your possession an ancient crystal of light, one you call your crystal eye. I believe I can use it to focus my abilities and locate one of the missing scions.
And there I was, thinking you might want to make use of my years of experience. Oh, wait here.
Long did I ponder the nature of this crystal and its familiar radiance, but never did I suspect it was a crystal of light.
On the cusp of an umbral calamity, souls blessed with the power of the Echo invariably appear. To aid these, her chosen warriors, Hydaelyn bequeaths to each a slither of her strength in the form of a crystal of light. But as her strength wanes, so too does the potency of her gifts. This crystal, born of an earlier era, is infused with a power far greater than those of this age.
You could travel the length and breadth of the land and not find a crystal even a fraction as pure. Its value is beyond measure, as are the risks inherent in its use.
No two manifestations of the Echo are alike. I, for example, can converse with beings of every shape and size, excepting beasts, contrary to what others would have you believe. Language has nothing to do with it, of course. Rather, I am sensitive to the whispers of the soul. Their intent, their very essence even, the traces of which served to guide the elementals to Y'shtola. Far-fetched though it may sound, I believe that with your crystal eye, I may be able to pick up where they left off and follow the remaining trail to Thancred. That is, if I have your permission.
Well, the poor sod's not going to find himself. So, as long as you don't drop it or take it out of my sight, you may do with it what you will.
Thank you, Master Matoya.
Nice.
Then let us begin. From the Black Shroud, the trail continues to the north and west, towards a mountain, the foot of Som Al. It was a near thing, but he was not deposited within the rock. I think.
The hunters of Tailfeather know those lands well. I say we begin our search there.
Alright, we're going to Tailfeather. I did not know that in terms of the lore, so each Warrior of Light, Hydaelyn gives a crystal to. That's so interesting. Very interesting. I love he's like, let us be about it. Not her telling people secrets like that. That is so funny to me. Yep. Help me find my friend. All right, last person. Okay. I'm gonna go north and up. Again, dragon time. Oh, I can finally fly in this area? Oh, I didn't know that. I mean, I have beat Heaven's Ward, so maybe I should have known that, but I didn't know that, so now we're flying. And sorry I'm a little quiet. I'm just like really immersed in the story right now. So my brain's just like, oh. I feel like I was actually doing the vent. There's like a quest I was eyeing off stream related to that, so maybe that's what I should have done. I don't know if it's like connected to this or not, but it's interesting to mention that. I've been over here multiple times doing side quests, so. So Thancred is over here? Oh, we have the Vibana. Alright, we're definitely flying down there. I guess one of the things I'm thinking of right now in terms of streaming is I feel like I'm finding my way in terms of what makes sense for me. Like I've been saying, I think there's just some things that I need to sort out in terms of what it looks like and the pacing of things. Like, I think I've solidified that I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be someone who streams only a few times a week and having like a pop-up here or there. But I think co-working, fashion, makeup, science, and gaming is kind of where I feel like I'm morally going to sit at for the most part. And just kind of cultivating what works for me being in community in the streamer ecosystem. I don't think there's... Oh wait, hold on, let me do this by and then I'll continue my thought. Yeah, I wanna come over here and get froggy. Alright, well, that was a lot of people we had to mark for a second.
Who else could be? Thancred! It could be Thancred! We must hurry!
Maybe not. Aren't you a warrior of darkness? Hello?
This day, we reclaim the reins of history. This day, we rid ourselves of the Ascians forever.
Fools playing at heroes, all of you. Is this how you believe you can save your world?
We can and we will, Ascian. You shall see. Or perhaps you will not.
So are y'all good guys who got corrupted? That's what it's given. It's given corrupt Power Rangers. There is an anime on that same concept, by the way, and I forget what it's called, but there is an anime with that exact plot.
So you are the warrior of light. The savior of Eorzea. It's a wonder you didn't come sooner. What with the primal and all. Lost a step, have we?
Have care. The ether moves strangely around him.
It would seem we share a common enemy. Mayhap you would tell us who you are.
Shall we show them?
Is that Thancred? All right, Thancred coming through with the fifth. Can we talk about it for a second? And the little ponytail? Come on, man. It's giving Riku. Y'all know me. What a good job picking up the fight with the camera.
Not very sporting of you to interrupt, but so be it. Mark well our faces, warrior of light, for we are the warriors of darkness, walkers of a different path, and we shall meet again.
Well, that's something.
Warriors of Darkness. Really?
Sorry, just the way Crowley's like, you really wanted to do that? That's really what y'all want to call yourselves? Really? Like, I don't know. Maybe that's not how she's taking it, but I just think that's funny that she's just like, really? That's really what y'all want to do today? That's really how you want to go out? That's how you want to be?
Thancred, are you all right?
I mean, it seems like he's missing an eye and kind of, you know, a little rugged, but I ain't mad.
Pleasantries can wait. I'd rather not be here when the Nath arrive. Agreed?
Also, I do have to thank Red Minion. It's just cool to see him actually like in this outfit in his normal person size. So I love the ponytail too, but
Suffice it to say, our reunion was not at all as I pictured it. Waiting until the last instant to join the fray. 'Tis plain you have not lost your appetite for the dramatic.
My appetite for the dramatic? Have you forgotten the circumstances of our parting? The heroic last stand, the tunnel filling with light, and then... had I known you intended to use forbidden magics to deliver me to some god's forsaken wilderness, I would have thanked you in advance.
Tancred.
If nothing else, you might have warned me that I would emerge from the live stream in the all-together.
I'm screaming at this screenshot. It's hilarious.
Eventually, I managed to fashion knives from some obsidian I found, and set about hunting for meat and hides. Given that I'm not all that skilled in leatherworking, it's probably for the best that I met the Vath before I was reunited with you.
So you were the fleshling clothed in skins of whom the storyteller spoke?
A description which fit me as ill as the skins themselves. Happily, I was able to trade with the Vath for garments better becoming a man of refinement. From them, I learned of Ravana, and of the great warrior who had once laid him low.
And thence did you conclude that were you to track the Primal's movements, it would surely bring you into contact with the Scions once more?
It seemed a reasonable assumption. I could think of no one else with your enthusiasm for slaying beastmen gods. Until now, that is.
Ah, yes. The self-proclaimed Warriors of Darkness. 'Tis only fitting that they stand in opposition to the Warrior of Light, I suppose.
I glimpsed the leaders past, if only for a moment. They were confronting a man in black. An Ascian, I think.
If these warriors are capable of doing battle with Ascians and Primals both, they must be possessed of powerful protection. Protection not unlike the Echo.
Okay, then my question then is like, why would Hydaelyn bless them with powers if they're on the side of evil? I don't know. Not that there's like a binary between that in this story, but that's so interesting. I mean, a lot has happened, Tancred. You've been gone for a minute. Let me see y'all for a second for a pause. Where are we in the quest line in terms of MSQ? Because like I said, we are post Heaven's Ward right now. And tomorrow when we keep playing, we'll just continue on the MSQ. This might actually be a good time for me to, which I need to be better about, to play play as Astro Logan. So I might do some of that tomorrow, but no promises. I just really immerse in the story as always. But Yeah, we are definitely in the Dragon Song arc. Okay, so we are in the first set of quests. So there's how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 quest lines. So there's 6 quest lines. We're in the first one, so we're probably going to be able to finish up this first set of quest lines before we get to the second set. But we're not doing too bad. But just remember, y'all, for this one, we're Dragon Song. We're in the post Heaven's Warp main MSQ, which is technically 3.1 to 3.3, and then I think it's a post Dragon Song main scenario quest, and then we're officially in Stormblood. So we have a little while to go before that, based off what I'm seeing, because this is just a Dragon Song quest line. Because there's like plenty of story you still have to wrap up, but we're not quite there yet. So just a heads up in terms of the processing. But yeah, that's wild. Obviously, I will play the Stormblood video when we get closer to it, like when we officially get there, but we are not there yet. We've still got about, like I said, about 5 more bundles of quests before we get to Stormblood, so we got a little bit of time. More than likely, what that means is that with tomorrow's gameplay, we'll probably get through a lot of the story. Maybe not so far, because there's going to be cutscenes, and I see there's like dungeons and things every there coming up. But essentially, I'm believing we'll be in Stormblood by June. So we're a couple expansions away from Endwalker and Dawn Trail. At the pace I'm going in terms of gaming, since I will plan to have just RPG days on Saturday, which I don't want to call it that, but basically Final Fantasy XIV is the game I'll play usually on Saturdays. If I do anything else in terms of co-working, it'll be like art stuff as well, and then Final Fantasy XIV, like co-working I do on Sundays. And then Sundays is the day if I don't play Final Fantasy XIV, I'll play another like game like Final Fantasy X or Princess Peach Showtime or something like that too. It's just, again, this weekend I really wanted to just spend time playing Final Fantasy XIV. Just for fun. It's a really dope game, so it's the game I'm going to keep playing and I'm going to situate myself with. Not that I don't have fun playing all of my games, it's just more this is the one that I think I didn't realize I'd want to play the most, but in regards to the story gripping me so much, but it has. But like I said, once I get towards a certain part of the game, you'll more likely see me play Final Fantasy XIV and pop out and play it for various things. But I will more than likely, if I don't play Final Fantasy XIV, I think another game that I really am thinking of, which is not really a surprise, is I do kind of want to play, not Dragon Quest, but what game am I thinking of? Dragon's Dogma. Yeah, Dragon's Dogma is another game that if I'm going to play, it would probably be that. But as you can see, I really like this genre of I make a character, RPGs, fantasy, fighting, that type of thing. So, yeah. Specifically Dragon's Dogma 2. Like I said, though, some other games I've wanted to play is Zao. There's other cozy games coming out, too, from Wholesome Direct that I want to play. But again, I just don't have capacity to play every single game. And I do want to talk more stationary fashion and makeup and stuff, too, along with gaming and doing other things. So that's why I'm trying to, like, pace myself, like I was talking about earlier. Because I do want to do certain things, but not in a way that's not honoring of what works for me. So I appreciate y'all kicking it with me in terms of all those decisions. Like, it's been really cool in terms of the community of folks who are just like, hey, what's good, see? So I'm really leaning into this high fantasy thing. Not thing, but really leaning into, like, fantasy arts and stuff. Because it's helping me fuel some of the things I want to do with photography and stuff as well that I haven't had a chance to, like, finalize and crisp up. So we will see and keep moving and grooving with that. Nice.
Even as the Scions celebrated the return of a long-lost friend, honorable men plotted to deprive them of another. Honorable men, to whom Sir Emmerich was no hero, but a scheming patricide.
What the fu- Didn't I tell y'all if they tried to murder Emmerich, I was going to be so pissed.
Honorable men who would fain wash the paving stones of foundation with the tyrant's blood. Honorable men whose knife in the dark was the spark which set the city aflame, and who sang as it burned.
Are you kidding me right now? What? Y'all, if Emmerich dies, that hurt my feelings so much. Ah, Jesus. You know what? Let's just go. Maybe he's gonna survive this. Emmerich, please don't die. Please don't die. I don't need it to die. I don't need him to die. I don't need it. You know what? If I know people was probably, I know y'all out here watching me. I know you out here watching the vibes. And if y'all knew this was gonna happen and we're like, nah, let's see enjoy it because she likes Emmerich and then he's just gonna fucking die. I'm gonna feel some type of way. I don't hate y'all for not spoiling it for me, but like, bro, is he dead? Like, come on. Okay, I know Thancred's cold because that man ain't got no things to be able to be out here in the snow. That's what I'm saying again. Thancred is completely right in the sense of it's just very somber right now. And it won't be feeling good until we find all our friends. Which is given like Kingdom Hearts, where without spoiling it, it just gives me the way that Kingdom Hearts is kind of the story moves. But let me be quiet because that's kind of a spoiler in terms of the story. If Emmerich is dead, this is gonna be the worst way to end this damn stream in about 20-30 minutes. Like, I don't like that. I don't appreciate that. I'm not good with that. She's like, nah, he got stabbed. Okay, cool. Good lord. I love how they keep saying that let's be about it. I'm like, let's do this. Let's go. Let's be about it then. I ain't mad. well. I mean, it's not going to be easy to make this work, so. But old, I'm sorry, Thancred, it's okay. Reminds me of that Kaiju number 8 quote where it's just like, 30's not old. I'm like, again, this, you know. Crystal is closer. Did you closer? Okay. Oops, wrong person. Sorry. Excuse me. Let me check the market board really quick because I think there's like some things that I did like in terms of the outfits. Was it this one? No. No, I think it's there's a level 80 gear that I'm looking at that I think I liked. Yeah, it's this one. Y'all know me. If you know me, you know why I like this. This is at level 80? Okay, so it's gonna be a minute before I can get that. As well as I was looking at that one because it's giving me vampire vibes. Yeah, some of these I'm looking at, but they're level 80 gears. So it's gonna be a minute. Anyway, all right. Just want to make sure. And of course, y'all, like again, when you play through the MSQ, you tend to get gear as you level up, as I've been reminded and as I see. So I probably will still be this pink version of me in this fit for a very long time. It's my default outfit because I just like it. But when I start getting to level 80 and 90, I'll probably start switching up in terms of glams and outfits, because until I find something I really like, I just like my default look, which is the pink rope here. I sometimes switch it up between pants and the long skirt I got. Shout out to Telly for that, but otherwise, I tend to just wear the same outfit, honestly. And then again, y'all, we'll probably do maybe like 1 or 2 more things in the MSQ, and then we'll have to call it for stream today. Hold on a second, y'all. Do. Okay. Yeah, like I said, we'll probably do a few more things and then call it right about like 5:25, 5:30. My time anyway. And everybody's not in the same time zone as me, but yeah. But like I said about an hour ago, this will not be the last time I play Final Fantasy XIV. We will be doing some co-working tomorrow, and then we'll play for a couple of hours and we'll call it for a stream. But yeah, I'll be playing more tomorrow after we get through some co-working, so yeah. Let me go buy another crystal that's close by. I'm mad they did that jump scare with Emmerich getting stabbed. I ain't appreciate that. Respectfully, I didn't appreciate that. But I think I have a lot of trust issues because SSD is still not back with us. He's still messed up in a dragon body. And, you know, a lot of people have died in this arc, so I'm kind of like, Okay, everybody's down here. Jeez, man. Let's see. Also, I know, like, getting stabbed is serious, but it's just the way the game was like, oh, you found Thancred? Well, here's Emmerich getting stabbed. Boop. And I was like, what the... Why? I mean, they have the right to do whatever they want in the game, and I'm just like, dang.
I do not mean to diminish our accomplishments, but until we identify the ones who ordered the fires set, our work is far from finished.
Between the various conservative and religious factions in Ishgard, I dare say there's no shortage of parties who would like to see the status quo preserved. Do any likely suspects spring to mind?
Far too many to count.
Okay, what's good, Emmerich? Even though, yeah, you did just get stabbed, so, I mean...
Lord Commander, your wounds.
Are healing well. Thank you. Time is of the essence. Lest we forget, these men would sooner put their own city to the torch than see it change. When our enemies learn that we have apprehended their arsonist, there is no telling how they will react.
Lord Commander, an armed mob has seized control of the vault.
And now we know. Tell us what happened, sir. Spare no detail.
Sexy.
We were directing refugees into the Basilica, as you ordered, when all of a sudden, men brandishing weapons were all around us. It happened so fast, my lord. We had no time to respond. They've taken the refugees hostage and barricaded themselves inside the vault.
And they sent you to deliver their demands.
They, the true brothers of the faith, demand that a conclave to select the next archbishop be held forthwith. Furthermore, they declare that you, Lord Commander, are guilty of patricide and high treason, and that you must surrender yourself at once to receive of the Fury's judgment.
Okay.
Ridiculous! I mean, do they honestly think that executing Sir Emmerich would change anything? That the truth will somehow die with him?
These fundamentalists rage against the passing of the old ways, unable to accept there can be no going back.
If that's not some... if that's not a pathetic fallacy of how it feels right now in 2024, I don't know what is. And if you know, you know. Whoo! I'm gonna be quiet, but...
Given the fanciful nature of their demands, a peaceful resolution does not seem likely. If the hostages are to be rescued, it will be by force, I fear.
And I mean to the analogy of the fact that, like I say a lot of streams, y'all, that we are in some times that are changing, and if you do pay attention to all facets, like I was saying on the other stream too, on Thursday with Station to Station a little bit, or else what's been going on. It's very clear that sometimes people don't like change, and they will do whatever it takes to try to maintain something that's not there anymore. And in the story, at least in this context, they want to use Emmerich as a sacrifice to kind of restore whatever order they have in their mind about the old days. But as they've said, I mean, there's no way they can go back now that the truth's been revealed. But doesn't mean some people won't try.
Agreed. Lucia, take a contingent of knights and establish a perimeter outside the entrance.
I just know that parallels a lot of what's going on in today's time, because I feel like people are trying to force normacy on a life that we used to have in 2019, and we don't have that anymore.
At once, Lord Commander.
Hilda, I need your people out in force throughout the Broom. When word spreads of the situation, the friends and family of the hostages may try to take matters into their own hands. I will not give these militants more targets. I shall lead the assault on the vault. Master Alphino, can I count on the support of the Scions?
Of course.
We are in your debt.
I shall join you as well, Lord Commander.
Your assistance is most welcome, Lord Atwarel. To arms, then, friends. Time is against us.
Alright, I think I'm going to do maybe 1 or 2 more things for the MSQ and then we're going to call it after that. What is this? By the jeweled closer. So I think we're at a pretty good stopping point in terms of the gameplay for today, and we can pick right back up after co-working tomorrow. Oh, okay. Well, maybe we'll stop after this battle. I wasn't expecting that to happen. Oh, I get to fight with Emmerich. Let's go. Hello, Emirates. Like, are you injured? Oh, we're going this way?
Down with you!
What's good?
You underestimate me!
Right. Yes. I appreciate the comment you're making, Wholesome, and being like fighting in the church again. Yup, we are fighting in the church again. You know, I was hoping I'm not saying hoping, but it's just like, it's so interesting that we're back here again. Great. Supposed to do at this part? Oh, we can't go that way. Okay. Guess we've got to hurry before Emmerich dies. All right, got it. Jeez. Or we can't go through there. Okay. Is he just gonna die? Can I not heal him? I don't know what to do with that. This one, y'all, because like I don't know how to. I don't think I can heal Emmerich, so I have to redo it. Can't heal him. Okay, we're gonna redo it. Then we'll call stream after this. Because I guess we just had to be quick, so...
With you.
Appreciate you, Folsom. Yep, black girl magic indeed. Use a size against easily now.
You underestimate me.
Alright, we're gonna skip the cutscene because we've just saw it. So let's see if we can fix this next spot. if we don't get it this time, I'll just call it stream though. Like, cause I don't think it's an issue of like we don't know. It's just we gotta find the hostages, and I just keep missing it in time so Emerald doesn't die. Where's the last person? You might not be able to get it right after all. Shoot. Yeah, we might be losing this one, y'all. I'm so sorry. Not for a lack of Black Girl Magic, I just don't know where this last hostage is. It just throws me off every time. Where is this last person? I'll look it up probably, because I know it's something simple. I'm just not seeing it. So, alright, well, it's fine. Apologies we couldn't finish this out before I need to leave, but we'll do it next time at the top, so... let me go back to Gridania, and then we'll close out stream today. Whoops. But as we get ready to close out, I just want to say thank you all so much for joining me today. Yeah, I always feel like Final Fantasy 14 puts me in a good mood no matter how my day's going. So I really appreciate being able to stream and then folks enjoying what I have to offer. And like I said, we got through Heaven's Ward. We are currently in post Heaven's Ward. We're doing Dragon Song and Dragon Song, post Dragon Song stuff. And we'll be moving towards Stormblood, which is super cool in terms of the expansions we've been. So, just for context, like I said, there is A Realm Reborn, which is the base game, Heaven's Ward, Stormblood, Shadowbringers, Endwalker, and then Dawn Trail is the one that's coming out this year. So, back to the chatting screen. So yeah. Like I said, tomorrow, let me double check YouTube really quick in terms of what I set the schedule up for. I do believe we'll probably start sometime in the late afternoon my time, with maybe an hour to 2 hours of co-working, and then we're going to play a couple of hours of Final Fantasy 14. So let me see what I have it scheduled for. Yep, I do. So we're going to start at probably around 11. So we're going to probably start gaming around like noon, 12:30. So we'll probably do an hour, hour and a half like we did before. And then I will drop my schedule for this upcoming week in regards to streaming. So it'll probably be a mix, if I can get my Switch to work, of Princess Peach Showtime and Final Fantasy 14 again. In terms of like cozy games, ooh, I moved myself. Haha, that was a fancy trick I didn't mean to do with VTube Studio. That would have been a great, if someone clips that, let me know, but no worries. But yeah, I think that'll be what I do probably this upcoming week, in terms of things. But I'll keep y'all posted, of course, as always. We might not have a pop-up stream this upcoming week. If we do, it would probably be Thursday or Friday. Actually, no. Probably would be just Thursday. And if I don't have one, we'll continue with our usual Saturday, Sunday stream. But anyway, tomorrow is going to be more Final Fantasy 14. If you'd like to come for the co-working session, please do. Or if you just want to stay for the gaming, that's fine. But that's what we plan to do. At 11 o'clock sharp. So, in regards to sending y'all off to other folks to watch, if you'd like to watch other people, right now, Mal Milk Tea is streaming. They are doing another. They are actually playing Paper Mario. So if you want to go by and say hi to Mal, it's dope vibes in there. Please do. Can't go wrong in terms of, Paper Mario: The 1,000-Year Door in terms of a game. If not, You can also check out another streamer that I really appreciate, Blazette Midnight. She's currently playing Apollo Justice Ace Attorney. So if you want to go check her out, super duper streamer. And I think that's everybody I'm going to shout out. Of course, if you don't want to do that, please go ahead and decompress, do what you need to do, take care of yourselves as always. After watching someone, again, stretch, get some water, take care of yourself as always. And yeah, you can check out those streamers I've listed in the chat on Twitch. If not, you can also go check out, I'm actually going to go scamper to the Arasuya, ACA, them pronouns. They have watch parties in their Discord, so I'm going to go scamper over to the watch party to have some fun and watch some things too, since that's something I put on my schedule to enjoy with other folks who are part of our nation. But alrighty, y'all, if you don't want to do any of those things, just want to decompress and stuff, please go take care for now. But that's all I got for you right now today. Again, I'll see you tomorrow at 11 o'clock. If I'm a little late, you know me, I'll jump on eventually, but we'll be doing Spirit City Lo-Fi sessions, and we'll also do some updates, and then we'll play some Final Fantasy 14 for a couple of hours. But until then, please enjoy. Thank you so much for being here with me. Take care for now. Have a nice one, and please enjoy the rest of your Saturday, no matter where you are, whether you're watching me live, morning, noon, or night. Watching the VOD or just lurking. So, but alrighty, y'all. Y'all take care. We're right out of the music, but have a nice one, and I hope you have a good one. And take care and stay safe.